I don't want to fight with you. I am only saying that don't assume anything. A young student activist has died. Don't confuse public opinion by assuming anything. But Arnav, I wanted to make a different point. You know, I don't want to get into a fight with Mr. Bhadra, who is not very relevant to this debate. I think what needs to be understood is what is happening to democracy in West Bengal today. I think it's a very, very serious matter.
That is your
arrogance. Why is the police committing...
arrogance. I am not relevant. You are only relevant.
Sujata Bhadra, please.
Why are you fighting with me?
Mr. Bhadra, 1 minute. Mr. Bhadra, I want to, you know, we can have a difference of opinion, but today actually my heart goes out to that 22-year-old boy. And I really think today that, you know, it's beyond politics, Mr. Bhadra, or individuals. I know that I have asked you a few straight questions, but my heart goes out to his family. Yes, Prasenjit, please continue.
Yeah, I just wanted to make one more point, because I don't think it is about Mr. Bhadra. I think he is quite relevant to this debate. The point is what is happening to democracy in West Bengal. You see, why is the police being able to perpetrate these kind of absolute atrocities today is because you have seen, you know, in the past 1 year, when senior police officers are trying to do their job, they are being transferred. A police officer has been shot dead, and then the police commissioner of Calcutta has been transferred. What is the signal to the police? The signal to the police is that you have to behave like Trinamool Congress cadres. And that is precisely what is happening in West Bengal today. In the name of change, democracy is being completely violated.
I'd like to go next to...
The entire bureaucracy, police machinery has become a stooge of the Trinamool
Nilotpal
Congress.
Basu.
And I think that is a very, very serious matter.
Nilotpal Basu, you see, the question here is that the police claim is so horribly hypocritical, because an eyewitness account, according to an eyewitness account, his face was so disfigured, Shudipto's, Mr. Nilotpal Basu, that they could not even recognize him, that they found out who he was after seeing his bag. They found out his name after seeing his bag. I cannot understand how somebody can hit a lamppost accidentally and have his face, disfigured in such a manner, unless it was a cold-blooded murder.
Arnav, what you are saying is, I think, incomplete, because I saw eyewitnesses, girl activists of the SFI, who pointed out that Shudipto was pushed out. He was being bitten, and a serving police officer was speaking to a regional channel and saying that police had no business to be inside the bus, first of all. Secondly, when he was being pushed out and the speeding bus hit the lamppost and he fell down out of the bus, one police inspector, they told the name also, Sanjay Sen, he came and mercilessly beat up that boy who was helpless, and it is because of profuse bleeding that he died. And the other grotesque aspect of the whole issue is when he was taken to the hospital, they took 1 long hour to even start the treatment. By the time they did so, he was already no more. And I think the point that Prasenjit was making is very, very relevant. You see, if the Chief Minister presides over an administration which is not only callous, it is calculated in attacking the opposition, not just the left, other political parties also, and giving a free hand to the anti-socials. If the police minister and the chief minister goes to a police station to rescue a goon who has been rounded up by the police, what will happen? If somebody is raped and the police minister and the chief minister says that this is fake, when her own party councillors, ironically, today students were protesting the disbanding of the students' unions, and what provoked this decision by the government? It was open thuggery by leaders of our party in Garden Reach College. There was no student around. It is the thugs of the Trinamool Congress, including the councillor, who directed their goons to fire on the police officer who died on duty.
Ashok.
And you see, another councillor is at large. So if the administration runs like this, this is what happens. And
this kind of situation, Mr. Basu,
trampling of the law by the government itself.
Yeah, Mr. Basu, you see, this kind of situation often emerges when the police feel they are going to get some medal for beating up the opposition. And unfortunately, I get that kind of a sense here because I don't know. Ashok, the straightforward question is this: that would the Kolkata police have the courage or the intention to take on their own ruling party workers if they were protesting? Would they want to? I mean, not that I'm asking them to. My question is, they would not lay their hand on a Trinamool Congress worker. And in this particular case, what is the need? What is the need, Ashok Vishwanathan, to lathi charge a protester courting arrest? Why do you beat up a person who is courting arrest? I have never in the world heard of something like this.
No, I must mention 2 or 3 things straight away. I'm deeply shocked as you are by this incident. But what must be stressed is the fact that the police have been always acting as lackeys of the government. And as you rightly pointed out, they wouldn't have the courage to take any such action or any action close to this if it was a Trinamool kind of a protest. Secondly, I tend to agree with Mr. Niratpal Basu when he says that there is lawlessness. You know, there's a culture of lawlessness and a culture of impunity given to people who are protected by the police. And this has happened in the Garden Reach incident where, as it was mentioned, police officer was killed and there was somebody who was in the administration who was absconding. And if he was not culpable, why would he be absconding? So there's a very, very unnatural and a deplorable state of affairs so far as student politics and the involvement of politicians.
No, you are trying to balance it out, Ashok. Ashok, you are trying to balance it out. I am trying to be very specific and unfortunately I feel that you are trying to balance it out. I am asking you here today, the police has thrashed a 22...
in what way do you see that I am balancing it out?
No, I feel you are balancing out because what you are trying to say today, which you are not completely incorrect, is that generally the police have been lackeys. I am asking you today, as of today, the 2nd of April 2013, an incident has happened. Let's not broad base it. You know, if you want to make it an issue of the left also did it, so they are also doing it, so they are all the same. I feel that's the direction in which you are trying to take the discussion. I am asking about Sudipto Datta.
No, I don't want to go into that. I don't want to quote incidents of police atrocities during the left front regime. I'm not doing that. I'm sticking to this particular incident. I'm saying that it's a deplorable incident. It shows irresponsibility. I agree with the fact that the incident happened when the student was in police custody, literally. It was irresponsible, it was callous, it was brutal, and it cannot be condoned under any circumstances, even if such events have occurred in the past.
But it's happening repeatedly, no? Where is civil society? Where is the civil society in Kolkata? As Kolkata goes amok, lawlessness
people are not
reaches...
protesting. I don't know why. They should protest.
Where is? No, where is...
People are keeping quiet. They should protest.
What has happened in Kolkata today?
Organized hoodlums.
No, where are the people of Kolkata?
This is the action of organized hoodlums. And they're also putting up versions, as Shujato Bhadro rightly pointed out. The version that the police is giving out seems to be a version which they have prepared. And it doesn't seem to hold water either.
The police version is an Alice in Wonderland version. It cannot even deserve to be taken seriously. I am asking the Kolkata Police Commissioner if he is watching the program today. Can you believe, Mr. Commissioner, that somebody collides next to a lamppost and his face gets disfigured? And what business do your people have to lathi charge somebody who is courting protest? It just does not add up. Yes, Prosenjit.
Can I make an additional point?
Yes, Prosenjit.
Yeah, you see, I think there is a slight, we are going slightly on the tangent, as if the police is, it doesn't have any boss, it doesn't have any, there is nobody in the government who is responsible. As if, it is in the nature of the police to do it, they have done it earlier, they are doing it now. No, I think that governments are to be held accountable. Who is the police minister? It is the chief minister of the state. A student has died in police custody. Has the chief minister come forward and made any statement so far?
Not so far.
It's absolutely atrocious. And unfortunately, many members of the civil society who were at the drop of a hat demanding accountability and resignation and so on and so forth of the earlier regime for good reasons. But they are silent today. Why are they only criticizing
Respond
the
once
police?
again. Sujata Bhadra and Ashok Vishwanathan, the question is being put to you both. Respond.
That is the main point.
Explain your silence, says Prosenjit.
No, I agree. Can I just say one thing? I agree with Prosenjit. I agree that if the government is equally culpable and a statement was expected certainly, unless the jamboree, that is the IPL, which I certainly do not consider to be anything close to cricket, gains precedence over this event. The fact that a student leader, even if he were not a student leader, even if he were not a student, the fact that a person has died when he tried to make a point is is value enough for someone to come out with a statement condemning the police action. The fact that the government has not done it is extremely deplorable.
But Prasenjit's asking more. He's saying, where's the civil society? Where are the people today? Why do they not get outraged? That's his question here today.
Yeah, I've answered. I am not represent. Yeah, yes, I am not a representative of the entire civil society of West Bengal. What I can argue, we are condemning the incident. Whatever the weather statement government given, it's a clear case of custodial death. It has to be impartial, fair investigation. Should not be done by the higher police official. Should be done by ex-judges of the High Court or some important prominent jurists.
Or no, can I say
Yes,
something?
Nilotpal Basu.
All over India.
Mr. Basu.
Inquiry into it.
Or no, first of all,
Mr. Basu saying
first of all, through your channel, I must tell the audience.
One incident. This
That-
has been a sequence of incidents. If you include
Sure,
the
which is more reason why
the kind of lawlessness that is there
Ashok, which
on
is
the
more
campus,
reason
it's
why-
not just a one-off incident.
Which is
So
more
one has to
reason
take
why
cognizance
if
of the
this
fact
is not-
the trend
Arnav.
is extremely deplorable.
it's not a one-off, and that's why this question is.
Or no,
being put to you
I
tonight.
want to make a short point.
Yes, Mr. Basu.
Or no, yeah, my first point is through you, I must inform your audience that the left front has demanded formally a judicial inquiry into the incident because of the basic principle that those who are facing allegations cannot be the investigators at the same time, because it's very clear that police is really dishing out a completely unbelievable story. The second point is, you see, what is more painful is we did not have this situation ever in West Bengal, that as you were saying, a young boy has died and the chief minister, she is also the police minister. She has not shown any compunction to even utter a single sentence of condolence.
Not one word.
And she is enjoying the IPL inaugural. And this is as bad as it can be. I mean, it is very painful for me to be a citizen, to be a Calcuttan, and having cherished my dear old city. I mean, this is one of the most painful days in my life. I mean, of course, because I am a former SFI activist,
Well, it
my
is
heart
a
goes
point
out
of
for this young
it is a
boy.
point of serious
But you see,
concern.
I want to say one thing very clear: if the government thinks that they can stifle the voice of protest by unleashing this kind of terror, they are mistaken, and people, right-thinking people, will definitely enforce accountability.
Well,
on this.
accountability is the key here, but we've not seen one word from the Mamata Banerjee government. Times Now is following the story. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me on that debate.